Here we are! Italy! Bienvenido! Country number 7, Lucy.
In this episode of We Are Adventure Riders, we explore the charming old towns on Lake Como, figure out how to use the solar shower, and open up about the reality of life on the road.
This is Lake Como.
Yeah, we're just looking for a cafe. The first lunch, the first meal, arriving in Italy. Obviously, we're looking for pizza and pasta. There's a damn good pizza.
We're on the road from Como up around the lake to Bellagio. The roads are very tight and windy. Lake Como is huge. We're driving almost an hour just to this Bellagio town, and it's not even halfway up the lake. It's awesome the way that the mountains just come straight up out the lake, and there are these cute little old towns like dotted all over the side of them. Well, this is the cute little town of Bellagio. Just trying to navigate our way to the centre.
Bellagio is a very pretty, very elegant little town just on the side of Lake Como. It's very different to Como where we were earlier. It's just much nicer. Everything's old, everything's cute. There's all these tiny little alleys that we're walking down. Tons of little shops like this one here.
These little Italian roads in the hillside are pretty fun, but they're very tight, and they're lined with crazy Italian drivers in little Fiat 500s and stuff. But they come speeding through here. Oh, we got fun roads and sick views. Just look at that.
Just finished setting up camp. We drove to the other side of the lake, somewhere a little quieter, a little more out of the way, and the sun's just setting. We've come down to the beach to do our dinner and have a beer with that in the background. Feeling lucky right now. It's gorgeous. Time for a wash. Woohoo! That's fresh. Oh, cold, but doable. Full wash my hair. Talk about luxury bath. Bathing in Lake Como. Lucy and I have just finished up our dinner in this beautiful spot here on the lake, and we've just been reflecting a bit on the day. It was sort of the first day of the trip actually where it wasn't just all like fun and smiles and all of that all day. We had to get up really early, like 5:30, to take down our wild camping spot. We rode to this nice little valley, but it was just raining and it was a bit miserable, so for the first half of the day we were both just cold and wet and miserable, so that was a bit of a downer. But then we arrived to Lake Como and it was really nice. But you sort of arrive in these places and think you should just be happy and loving it because you're on this big trip, but there's going to be ups and downs, and I think that's just part of it. But then the sun came out and the blue skies cheered us up and everything started looking beautiful. And then Luce realised she'd lost her ring, the ring that we made together. This is my one. She made one the same, and obviously that really upset her. So we drove all the way back an hour to try to find it. Sadly we didn't. And then on the way I dropped the bike. Like, I pulled over at the side of the road to just look at the view, and as I went to pull off again into the road, I didn't see there was a bigger than I thought ledge, and the front wheel just caught it and the bike tipped over, and that just really annoyed me. We were fine. Luce was okay, I was okay. You know, there was a guy pulled up and he helped us and it was fine. But it just sort of knocks your confidence a little bit, especially looking ahead to places like Central Asia where the terrain's going to be tougher for sure. But we're just taking each day as it comes, and it's ended on a high. I mean, sat here in front of this lake, looking at a view like that while we cook and eat dinner, it's like looking at a screensaver. So this is what it's about. This is why we travel. Alright, time to go. Grazie, grazie mille. Look at the dog. Hello, hello, hello. We've been on the road for over an hour now, from Como headed towards Venice. We're currently between Como and Verona, I'd say. So far, nothing too interesting. It's been quite industrial, also a lot of farmland. We're certainly not in like the cute little rural areas of Italy that one would come to explore. So we're just trying to find a wild camping spot for the night. Yeah, there was a spot on Iovalander that some bike packers had found near a river up here that they said was nice and quiet, out of the way. This is our solar shower, which, as you can see, is just a bag of water. So it's black, and the idea is that you leave it in the sun and the radiation heats the water up. So we've filled this up at like lunchtime and then put it on the back of our bike all day. Oh, and I can tell you it is no longer freezing, but it ain't warm. Anyway, this is how it works. First you untangle the mess of string that you yourself created last time you used it, and then you find yourself a suitable hanging location for said sack of water, and then you've got to throw it over. Ready? That's the one. Above your head, there's the nozzle, and this tied to something that hopefully doesn't move. Okay, get in there. Right, that's tied on there with a totally made up knot. I'm going to take my foot off of here, hopefully that doesn't fall out the tree. Solar shower, look at that. Not wasted. Camping in the wilderness. Just a quick update. We were making our way towards Venice, and I think we're about an hour and a half away. We just found a spot on Iovalander. It's not bad. There you go. It's by a river, surrounded by like farmland, but it's off a little track. It's quite secluded. Should be fine. So we got some dinner on the go. The shower's up. Today was our first, probably quite boring day of riding actually. We thought it'd be beautiful coming through northern Italy, but it was just like farmland and industrial estates and a straight road with loads and loads of roundabouts on it, and it's just super boring. So we're looking forward to getting to Venice tomorrow and having a look around somewhere nice. Morning. We just finished packing up our wild camp. We're down by this river. It was alright, but we're right next to this huge pumping tower, so it was a bit noisy. But yeah, today we're just going to cruise from here to Venice, which is about 2 hours. Let's hit the road.
Lucy Vivian,
Venezia.
we're coming into Venice. And this is the bridge that takes us across the water to the city of Venice. So we obviously can't ride our bike around Venice, so we just found something online suggesting we can park in this little piazza just inside the city. There we go here, by this other GS. Nice bag.
We're wandering around Venice and we're just going to do our usual trick of exploring, trying not to spend any money except on gelato, probably some pizza, and we're just going to hit like the hot spots like the Rialto Bridge and is it San Marco Square, things like that, and just get lost in the little canals and streets. This is the infamous Rialto Bridge. This is like the super touristy hotspot where everyone comes. So many people.
Mi viene una gran voglia di chiamarla. Luna!
Lovely building, lovely building. Scaffolding, scaffolding.
Sarebbe bello.
Ah,
no?
lovely building, lovely building.
Tu la chiami e lei si affaccia. Non c'è niente da fare.
I think we're about done wandering around Venice now. I mean, it's so nice here. It's why you can see why everyone comes. It's one of the most popular tourist destinations in all of Europe, and you can definitely see there are people everywhere. Yeah, I mean, all the buildings and canals and everything is super cute, but it's just overrun with tourists and huge humongous seagulls.
Yeah. Venice facts, go. How many bridges?
Oh, so there's
La melodia di
over
Marco
400
Sandro.
bridges. There's like
How many canals?
170 canals. The first woman gondolier was in 2010. There's only been one. Otherwise, it takes more than 400 hours of gondoliering before you can even go for your super hard test.
Venice facts, finito!
Grazie, ciao, grazie mille.
Italian drivers, they are nuts. By far the craziest drivers on a trip so far. They'll pull out in front of you, they don't indicate, they're crazy! So tomorrow we plan to leave Italy and head towards Slovenia. So we've got this evening to tick off one last key thing that we want to do before we leave Italy. Can you guess what it is by looking around? What's either side of us? It's a vineyard! This is it, this is the little vineyard that we're coming to visit. Strada Bassa. Oh, it's gorgeous. Now I feel like we're in Italy. Oh, that vineyard was so cute. There's this guy, Francesco, the owner. He let us taste his wines, he showed us around, even though we told him we're only going to buy like 1 or 2 bottles because we got the bike, but he was so nice about it. Oh, I love it when we get brought down these little dirt tracks trying to find a camp spot. Feels like proper adventure. And there's something really nice about just pitching up in the middle of nowhere and you've got everything you need on the bike. Alright, time to leave. Last night's wild camping spot was pretty good actually. It was right down this quiet track near a river, big dry riverbed as well. So we had a good night's sleep. Now we're just got to navigate our way out of this track. Oh, and I had a good fun play. Ooh, come on. Ooh, that was slidey. Yeah, I had a good play on the dry riverbed on the bike without the luggage on, in enduro mode. Got some slides on.
Hot right there.
Oh yeah, I'm sweating already. But today we're heading to Slovenia. So we're coming back into the mountains, as you can see, surrounding us. This is the Alps again, headed towards Slovenia, and our destination today is Lake Bled. Okay, he's got the same bike with us. Sweet wheels, brother. Oh, look at the views again. Amazing. We're back in the mountains. So many bridges around here. We're on a bridge, going under a bridge. Oh, this is a beautiful little road. Lucy, is that a new country?
Yeah!
Slovenia! Come on!